Good evening and thanks for joining us. Just into the newsroom, more arrests as threats continue to be made towards upstate schools. We are just learning that 2 students from Riverside Middle School in Greer are now charged with disturbing schools after making a false threat.
These threats on the same day that thousands of students walked out of school to stand up for school safety. Also today, Elbert County Comprehensive High School had the Georgia Bureau of Investigations on hand after 18-year-old Michael Singleton was arrested for making a threat yesterday to shoot up the school, and 19-year-old Tristan Joden had several knives on campus.
It is those threats that we hear about across the upstate on a regular basis. Many we don't report on because they lack credibility.
But the pure volume of those threats has put students on edge. We know because our children attend and teach in these schools. Brianna Smith is talking to those parents. She's joining us tonight in the studio. Brianna.
Yeah, a lot of the newsroom talking yesterday about this time. Students placed on lockdown, the first thing they grab is always their lifeline, their phone, and the text they exchange with their parents in these moments of fear sum up perfectly what students in the classrooms today are experiencing.
That's when he was tiny.
At Pleasant Valley Connection, a photo sits on director Dexter Reeves' desk. His 16-year-old son, Dalen, is now grown up and goes to Greer High School. But thanks to technology, he's only a phone call away from Dad.
Throughout the day, on his breaks, he texts and just to keep up.
That phone comes in handy when there's a lockdown at school, connecting teens with parents, getting information out about what's going on.
Well, of course, you're still a parent, you're still a person, you're still human, so you do feel concerned at times.
Lockdowns are now a way of life for high schoolers. In the past month since the Parkland shooting, every upstate county has had at least one teen arrested for a threat. Even the fake claims are affecting students, like our photographer Doug Urick's daughter, Hannah. She's a senior at Powdersville.
It's hitting closer and closer to home that, oh, so-and-so made a threat and they got arrested. And that all these shootings are, the one in Florida, that's closer to home, and that these are real.
Hannah keeps her phone on, texting her parents in times of emergencies like lockdowns.
I do feel a little uneasy. I feel a little unsafe as well, knowing that I'm on lockdown and, I'm going through the plan in my head what to do if something happens.
Just like 7 News anchor Gordon Dill's daughter did yesterday as Riverside High went on a modified lockdown.
She asked if there was a threat at the school and then texted the words, "I'm scared." And the worst thing you will ever hear from your daughter when you can't see them is, "I'm scared."
And he wasn't alone. These texts to other Riverside High parents say, "I'm in the library and can't leave," to "Am I going to die? Shooter? ? Texts that show the exact mindset of a new normal for our teenage students.
For kids who are in high school on down now, this has been a reality of their lives every day they've ever gone to school, and when it happens recently and on TV, it's in the back of their minds every day.
And Tom, my mom's a teacher in Indiana, and she thinks about this all the time and talks about it. And I know your family members are teachers as well. And it's just hard to know that you have people in the classroom and they're dealing with this on a day-to-day basis.
I have a daughter who's a middle school teacher, and it raises the question, what about school administrations, the administrators? What new plans, new techniques? How are they responding to all this?
Yeah, and I'm sure your daughter knows when there's a lockdown like this, it obviously distracts from the learning. And that's why I talked to school districts today, and they say they're frustrated about what's going on and all of these fake threats that are happening as well. And they hope that these charges that kids are facing now are really going to send home a dose of reality that this needs to stop.
Yeah, none of us want this to be the new norm.
No.
All right, Brianna, thank you.